Sagittarius. I hope that everybody's doing well. I was hearing what's cooking in the kitchen. Maybe we're formulating something. Maybe we're actually cooking. Maybe somebody's cooking for us. Could be going out to eat. I'm getting something about maybe something new that we're trying. I'm seeing a dog here. It looks like a wolf. Interesting, guys. Maybe new skills that we're working on. We could be testing out skills and abilities in some sort of way. Very happy to meet you here. Before we get into it, I'd like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on. So, I'm looking at some form of communication, some sort of ending that we're going through here, okay? Maybe we were feeling a little bit down and out about something that we're like reviving ourselves from, okay? To start off with, this means that there's going to be a new chapter that we're entering here, okay? We could be having some help from outer sources with processing something, okay? Maybe something difficult that we've been going through. I'm seeing that image of a wolf again. Maybe we feel like there's a part of ourselves that we're taming too. Maybe like, I'm getting this notion, maybe there's like an aspect of ourselves that's like going through some sort of transformation at this point in time. Ooh, I'm being called to mention this. Okay, so Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde is a big focus on everything Venus. It's about the things that we find beautiful. It's about like our homes. It's about our interpersonal relationships specifically. Venus retrograde, not usually a great time to be meeting people. It's a time where karmic relationships can come up. It's a time to work out problems that we have with others. It's also a time where relationships can be ending, okay? That's all I'm being guided to share. Something to focus on. If you feel curious, definitely look it up. There are a lot of amazing astrologers on YouTube that can share more information. I'm seeing that there was something going on that we may have been upset by, okay? We could have been trying to decide whether or not we wanted to end something either with like a part of our shadow. This can be somebody else's shadow. This can have to do with like the way that we wanted to act in a particular situation. Maybe we don't feel set on like a certain type of change that we're coming to realize is needed, necessary to our growth, okay? Also, for some, I'm getting that we could have just ended a relationship with somebody that we found out. This can be a partner, this can be a friend, this can be a company even, some sort of like energetic exchange we were involved with. I'm getting social media platform for some, okay? Something that we didn't know if we wanted to still be a part of or not. It's like tossing up the idea of like whether or not we wanted to walk away. I'm getting for some, we could have felt like we were juggled by somebody, maybe treated unfairly in a way. And I mean unfairly, that's a very subjective way to describe the way that somebody's feeling here, so take that as you will. It's like as you see it, maybe you felt like you were being treated unfairly. Remember, friends, I'm channeling here. Okay, I'm seeing that something is coming to light, maybe a sense of like back and forth motion here. I'm seeing almost like a roller coaster energy. There could have been somebody that we were keeping an eye on. Somebody could also be watching you. I'm getting for some, like, maybe your company is watching you as well. Interesting. I'm looking at the Father of Pentacles here. The only major arcana I'm looking at right now is Leo, Sagittarius. Again, I'm getting that, like, I'm seeing an ending with somebody that we feel like juggled us. Remember, energies can always be reversed. We felt like there was some sort of like non-committal energy here, like somebody maybe sugarcoating something, maybe not being direct with you, maybe something that we weren't aware of. I'm seeing like a spotlight being put on this, and I'm seeing us like gathering information here. Somebody could also be watching the process that we're going through, a sort of process that we're going through. We're going to get more information on this. Okay. We could have had a disagreement with somebody. I'm seeing like a message that goes through, and rather than like somebody being receptive, there may have been like some sort of friction or like disagreement that came with this, okay? I'm seeing like a lot of like passion here. I'm looking at a lot of wands. There could have been something going on with another fire sign. But I'm seeing something settling down here. It's almost like I'm hearing de-escalation, okay? I'm seeing us really grounding. I'm hearing grounding down, something regarding our emotional process, maybe the standpoint that we want to see things from. Seeing us really pulling it together here. It's almost like there's some sort of message that wants to be delivered, right? But you have to make it through. I'm getting like this obstacle course in order to make it. So I'm seeing like this little guy right here trying to deliver a message, but it's like you can't just easily walk over to a place of harmony. It's like in between that is like this battle that we have to move through in order to get to this place of harmony, okay? I'm getting that this really has to do with like an internal conflict that we're feeling, okay? It's like in order for this message to carry through, this can be our own intuitive messages. This doesn't have to be something physically manifesting for you. If we're talking solely intuitively, I'm seeing like internal, like emotional messages that want to come through, some sort of inner conflict that it kind of has to like find its way through. Again, I'm getting something like an obstacle course in order to make peace with whatever messages that we're getting. It's like to integrate two different aspects of ourselves in order to move into a place where we're feeling level emotionally. I'm hearing level-headed, and also be in a place where we feel empowered, because it's like when we're behaving in a way where we feel like it's in alignment with our grounded emotions, okay, and the way that we want to respond, we also feel empowered in that space as well. We feel confident in that space. I'm seeing somebody with a slanted hat here. Maybe like a beanie or something. Okay. I'm getting that these are intuitive messages that we're getting, that we're like fighting with some sort of like inner struggle, inner conflict that we're feeling. This has to do with our shadow space. Some sort of like internal debate that we're having. There may have been something that ended that we feel a type of way about, that we've been going back and forth with, something that came to light, okay? But I'm seeing that it's a choice that we need to make. It's like in order to find the sense of like peace and harmony that we want to be feeling within, Sag, I'm seeing that there's a big change that we're being like guided through here, okay? Something that's really going to put us in line with our intuition. This could have had to do with a romantic relationship. This can have to do with a close interpersonal relationship. This can be with somebody you have history with as well. I'm seeing us moving away from this dynamic here. It's like whatever was going on here, I'm getting that something did not work out. That's why we move away from this. Something with communication and emotion as well. Double moving away. I'm getting a big leaving. It's like understanding that something is not going to bring the sort of peace that you wanted. And also, as I said before, water energy. I'm seeing swords here and I'm seeing cups, which are all about talk and all about emotion, okay? Thought process, communication. There could be some sort of message that communicated an ending of some sort of interpersonal dynamic I'm getting. And I'm seeing that there may be like some sort of response that we wanted to like project onto somebody, okay? But I'm seeing us kind of like fighting this internal conflict that we're feeling, and it's like rather than getting riled up, I'm seeing us trying to like calm our emotions here and move to a place where we're feeling is more calm, okay? We may be being guided to like meditate more often, but it's like we may be going back and forth between like whether we want harmony or not, but I'm seeing that if we choose peace, that is exactly what we're going to find. And I'm seeing us like moving away from something, maybe something that didn't turn out the way that we thought that it would. And I'm seeing that this was very much a lesson for us to ground our emotions here and really be in a place where we feel stable and steady. I'm getting that the King of Cups is like a very big archetypal theme for this reading here. Okay, this has to do with our emotions, the things that we're picking up on, the love that we have to give. It could be getting us more in touch with our emotional powers and like what we can do with those things, the gifts that we have. I'm seeing that there may be somebody that we've had our eye on. I'm looking at the Empress here. This can be somebody that has like a lot of like feminine energy that they give off, maybe some sort of feminine nature. I'm seeing literally spirit landing on the advice for us to move away from a situation here. It's like you're not going to find what you're looking for. This is why you're being guided to move away. And actually towards the type of divine love that you're looking for too. I'm seeing like spirit guiding you in a direction, maybe to get in touch with like the things that you have to share, maybe your gifts and abilities, maybe some sort of job that we want to take on as well. There could be, I'm getting the word advisor. There could be somebody that's helping us out with figuring out a direction intuitively that we want to go into. I'm seeing there almost being like, we might be being stopped with something that we had been doing before. Maybe to focus on the work that we want to do. Maybe something going on with the job career. Maybe something going on. I'm looking at the King of Cups here. Intuitively, where we're being guided to go. This could have to do with the ways that we make money as well, us focusing on a job, Sag. I'm seeing something that we feel very upset by. Maybe what we're picking up on emotionally. You could also, too, be feeling like really connected to something, but I'm getting that nonetheless we're being like guided to move away from this and into like a more introspective emotional process that we're feeling. Okay. Sagittarius. I'm hearing Scorpio. I'm looking at the sun, which is Leo. I'm looking at the moon. I'm looking at Venus, and I'm looking at Taurus and Gemini here. Can always be those areas of your chart if it's not you in another. I'm getting something again with needing to really ground our emotional process. I'm almost seeing it like this person, it feels like really unstable, unsteady as far as like the thoughts that they're having, like what they're feeling, maybe again their emotional response. But I'm seeing it almost like this person, this individual transitions to a place, because they look very similar to me. It's like your status is changing. This is the direction you're being guided into, to be in a place that I'm hearing exemplifies. I'm also hearing amplifies the Queen of Cups energy. This is somebody receptive. This is somebody intuitive, very emotionally intuitive, okay? Somebody emotionally mature. Somebody very emotionally intelligent as well, okay? I'm seeing us being guided in the direction of us needing to really look within here. Maybe pull back from others. This can be pulling back from social media. This can be pulling back from needing to constantly check in with the opinions of others. This is really going on an introspective journey. I'm seeing a karmic test for us. This is all about us getting in touch with our emotions and our internal process here, okay? And really managing the anxiety that we're feeling as well. It's like managing the things that keep you up at night. I'm seeing like somebody actually crying here. I would like to say this too, there's nothing wrong with crying. It's a good way to process our emotions, and that's not like the be all end all. We have to continue forward from that direction. I'm seeing that once we get to the end of whatever karmic test this is, there's some sort of stability that we're going to be gaining here, okay? There could be also something that we want to work on, that we're going to be setting our sights on achieving, I'm hearing. I'm seeing us talking to somebody here. Somebody that we're meeting could have a child. Not for all, just for some. Some of them could have an animal. I'm seeing that there's a lot of stress and worry that's been tied to an offer. I'm also hearing an opportunity. It's almost like you've been waiting for this thing to come through, okay? I'm seeing that something's going to be coming to fruition and you're going to be setting off on the right foot for you. Some of us could be waiting for funding for something too as well, I'm getting. I'm seeing that that offer is definitely coming through, okay? I'm looking at communication. It may have been like a test of faith and patience for you at this point in time. I'm seeing a really big change that we're going to be moving through, okay? I'm looking at Scorpio energy. Yeah, we are going to be compensated for something. Again, if this can be something financially that we've been like really stressed about, waiting for this thing to come through, okay? A chance for us to ground like our emotional response to this. For some, like, it can be matters of emotions. For others, I'm getting that this is something monetary that you've been waiting for to come through, okay? Intuitively, you know that this is going to come through. It's just a matter of when, I'm getting. I'm seeing that you're confident about the fact that you've made this happen, maybe manifested this thing, okay? Maybe you feel worried because of the position that you're in right now. Maybe this thing has taken longer than you thought that it would. Maybe also you feel like you should have been compensated for something, or that something happened where you weren't being compensated. Again, something's taking longer than you thought that it would to come through. Because I'm seeing like a sense of disappointment, okay? Maybe about the way that something is resulting, but I'm getting that there's going to be a big change that's coming through, okay? So it's like worrying about when this thing is going to come through, when you're going to be compensated, when things are going to, I'm hearing equalize, okay? I'm seeing something intuitively that we know is going to manifest because we are confident in our ability, again, to manifest the things that we want to see. It's like you know that you did everything possibly that you could in this situation, I'm getting. I'm seeing us looking within and understanding something that's going on here. Maybe about the mindset that we're having and how that's holding us back. I'm seeing that there may be something that we want to start, and this is really a matter of faith here and us waiting. I'm seeing a karmic test that we're going through, okay? I'm seeing a sense of disappointment with maybe the way that some form of communication went, but I'm seeing that it's like as soon as you turn around, you're going to be seeing that exactly what you've been waiting for is going to be here, okay? I'm seeing something that really changes our whole environment for us, okay? There may be something going on with like Pluto in the transit. I don't know, Pluto in your chart, something like that. Maybe some sort of transition that you're moving through that's going to help you out. This could also be some sort of transition that we're moving through that's going to help our growth process as well, okay? Maybe something, you know, Pluto energy is always very... can be very stressful to move through, growing pains and all of that, but I'm seeing that ultimately it's going to help us. And again, something that we've been waiting for is definitely going to come through. This has to do with our stability and a goal that we wanted to reach as well. I'm seeing us really needing to ground and clear the heart space. This is like making sure that our thoughts are remaining positive regardless of what's going on, okay? And also adjusting to the things that we're feeling. This is all about adjusting, Sag. This is your card. It's all about waiting for things to happen at the right time, doing what you can in the meantime, and also learning very much the balance of life I'm getting, okay? Maybe there's something that we need to do as far as us meditating, getting connected, grounding. Maybe we have some work that we want to do regarding us getting connected. Maybe something going on with spirituality for some. I'm seeing like a really big healing that we need to do in the heart space, okay? Things that we felt hurt from in the past that it's like showing up now because it's something that needs to be taken care of, okay? Maybe something that's come to light. I'm seeing that your guides are willing and ready to be helping you out here with this, okay? And I'm seeing that this transformation is actually going to be something positive, even if it doesn't feel like that in the beginning, okay? I'm seeing a new beginning that's coming through, something that you wished for. I'm being guided to end it here, Sag. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.